It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see who's better, Houston's former team or Houston Texans. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits. Got up here in the booth, and the talk about this game, Brock, is centered, not surprisingly, on a couple of quarterbacks who came through the draft the same year and now in their second seasons here in the NFL.
And it doesn't matter if it's year 2, year 5, year 10, or Tom Brady, like 30 years later. They still remember every guy in their class. And when you look across and you see your peer, you are linked together in that draft. You're also linked together in this league that knows how hard getting any win on any day is. And you want this one against your classmate as much as any.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Damian Pierce now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion that this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. That's a catch for Nico Collins. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. Play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun now for Stroud. That pass caught by Tate Dell. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. They'll cobble together a yard there. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Connection made to Dell. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Amani Hooker with the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Keeping it with Mixon. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They send a man in motion. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a big play on the... Oh, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
So the Titans readying for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out is their 2nd-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
I would argue the NFL today is populated with some of the best athletes playing quarterback we have ever seen, and Will fits into that mold. He's big, he's strong, and man, did he have a breakout debut with 4 touchdown passes a year ago in his opener. The challenge was the consistency, and that was for the entire team. He's hoping year 2 and gaining on that rookie experience can help him take that next step.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL. Those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, Levis. He has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Levis from the shotgun. Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give to Pollard from the gun. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Spears on the give, headed right. And he's brought down for a loss.
know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
The Titans sending out Ryan Stonehouse now on 4th down to in turn send a punt away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist and head the other way for a big run.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans hoping to get the scoring started soon. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, Stroud. This one quickly to Dell. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Amani Hooker with the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's on the move. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout coming from the Texans, that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They kick the running back in motion. Now it's Stroud. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it! Someone punched it out! It's picked up by the Titans.
Who recovered the ball? But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Here's Stroud. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
One last play before the break. He'll throw it. Looking sideline and caught by Ridley. We've reached our halftime intermission with the Texans currently in front in Houston. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. His touchdown pass is the only score of the game thus far, as his guys hold a 7-0 lead to this point.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Julius Chestnut to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. And that's good for a gain of 5. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
The give on second to Pollard. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. First down, ball at the 36. Levis setting to throw. Boyd hauls it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans will have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Levis. Got a man, Spears has it. He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Levis to the air now. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Levis on third down. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Levis throwing again. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Spears running behind center. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Levis now on first down. That's brought in by Westbrook Akine. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 3 now. From the gun, Levis. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. They can decide to play for the time. Sending the tight end in motion left. Levis now against the blitz. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Levis from the shotgun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans now trail by just a point in the 4th. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack, because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And it just feels like he's been fighting uphill since this one kicked off today, doesn't it? The mistakes just canceling out a lot of what he's been able to do offensively on the positive end of things. This defense, man, they have seized on the mistakes and made life difficult. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Going right side, mixing with it. And he'll get it up to the 27. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. On the ground again with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Back to throw it. Pass caught by Mixon.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Titans will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Titans pushing to get within range for a game winner. Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Final timeout called by the Texans, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Again, a run with Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Motioning one of the tight ends. On 3rd down, Pollard. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. And he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
That one is good! And he drills the chip shot to win them this game! So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Titans are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.